Leaders of Denmark and Greenland have sharply rejected US President Donald Trump's assertion that the United States need Greenland for defense. Their response comes amid a year-long US campaign signaling interest in taking control of Greenland. Trump has repeatedly floated the idea of purchasing the Arctic island and has not ruled out the use of force, escalating tensions. The crisis intensified after Trump doubled down on Greenland's strategic necessity while its shared provocative maps is showing the island draped in the US flag. Denmark has accused Washington of encouraging secessionist sentiments within Greenland, turning the issue into a major diplomatic flashpoint with implications for Arctic security, sovereignty, and international law. Why the US wants Greenland strategic and resource interest. US interest in Greenland is primarily driven by geostrategy. During the Cold War, Greenland served as a crucial forward base, a role that continues today. The US operates the Pituffik Space Base, which enables early warning and missile defense, allowing monitoring of potential threats from Russia, China, and North Korea. Its location also offers strategic reach across Europe and Asia. Arctic power competition. As Russia and China expand their Arctic military presence, Greenland's importance has grown. Control or influence over the island strategy strengthens US positioning in the emerging Arctic security theater, where melting ice fields, opening new routes and strategic spaces. Critical minerals and supply chains. Greenland holds significant rare earth mineral reserves vital for electric vehicles and defense systems. With China dominating global supply, access to alternative sources is strategically attractive. However, Greenland passed a law banning uranium mining in 2021, complicating large-scale extraction plans. A long-standing US interest in Greenland, the United States has expressed interest in Greenland for over a century. As early as 1867, the US State Department noted Greenland's strategic location and natural resources, though no formal action followed. During World War II, the US moved into Greenland after Nazi Germany occupied Denmark in 1946. President Harry S. Truman offered $100 million to Denmark to purchase Greenland and even explored exchanging parts of Alaska for Greenlandic territory. In 1951, the US and Denmark signed a defense agreement allowing the US to build and operate military bases in Greenland, cementing a long-term American military presence. Interest resurfaced during Donald Trump's first term 2017 to 2021 when he publicly proposed buying Greenland as a large real estate deal. After Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen dismissed the idea as absurd, Trump cancelled an official visit to Denmark, highlighting the diplomatic sensitivity around the issue. Why Denmark and Greenland are wary of Trump. Concerns in Denmark and Greenland have intensified following US President Donald Trump's action in Venezuela, including the capture of President Nicolas Maduro. The episode highlighted anxieties about sovereignty and intervention, making Trump's remarks on Greenland more alarming. Alleged three-phase strategy. A report by Danish Broadcasting Corporation claimed the Trump administration pursued a three-phase plan to take over Greenland. Charm offensive, including outreach such as visit by Donald Trump Jr., direct pressure on Denmark, with J.D. Vance traveling to Greenland and publicly criticizing Denmark, influence operations, aligned efforts to identify and cultivate local supporters to fuel a secessionist movement. Has the US bought territories in the past? Alaska purchase. 1867. The United States purchased Alaska from Russia in 1867 for $7.2 million, adding about 1.5 million square kilometers to US territory. Alaska became a US state in 1959. Louisiana purchase. 1803. In 1803, under President Thomas Jefferson, bought over 2 million square kilometers of land from France for $15 million, dramatically expanding the nation westward. Danish West Indies, 1917. In 1917, the US purchased the Danish West Indies from Denmark. The islands were renamed the US Virgin Islands, becoming a permanent US territory.